Hello there. So I'm going to use DALL-E 2 and PATCHE to use outpainting and uncrop a painting. I chose Napoleon Crossing the Alps, I think it's called, and I cut out this small part of it. And I'm going to see if I can make it into Napoleon riding a carousel on a merry-go-round. So I'll start by uploading this image into DALL-E 2. Use the whole image. I got to erase a little bit so DALL-E 2 notices that there's transparent area. It's a little DALL-E 2 quirk. Now as a prompt, I'll say, oh, I know what I'll do. I will also erase a little bit over here so I can make it look like he's holding on to the pole. Okay, how about man in a red cape holds the pole while he rides a carousel horse. Let's see what we get with that. It's not what I'm going for. So it seems to be taking the background as what it is, which is a sky. So let's edit out some of that background then. Doesn't have to be perfect. DALL-E actually does modify the areas that are not erased a little bit anyhow. And here under the hat just a bit. Okay. Oh, and so that the pole can come down to the horse's head. All right, let's try that again. Same prompt. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm not sure that he's holding a pole, but it certainly is a carousel. This is a funny one. Ha. Let's, I'll save that. But what happens if I put holds the pole while riding a carousel horse? Huh. Not sure what this was going for. Maybe there's some carousels that look like that in the center. I don't know. This certainly looks more like a carousel. No pole holding going on here. Oh my gosh. That's supposed to be an extension of his hat. Not sure. Well, let's try this one more time. Oh, interesting. Okay, he might be holding a pole, sort of, here. All right. Not sure what's going on up there. And here, that's interesting. It appears to have ignored where his hand was before. Now he's holding a sword of some kind, which I actually kind of like. Let's see. Let's compare these. There's the sword. Yeah, this is kind of a mess here. Not sure what he's supposed to be holding there. So let's continue with this one for now. All right. Now I will load that into PATCHE. And continue it here first. Download this partial image. Bring the partial image into DALL-E. Erase a bit. Okay. The bottom of a horse, of a carousel horse, being ridden by a man in a red cape, and base of the carousel. I don't know what it'll make of that. Let's try generating. Oh my. There's some fancy sneakers Napoleon's got there. Huh. Not sure what's going on there. Let's see. I think I'll go with this one here. Save that. Upload completion image into PATCHE. Alright. Download partial image for the top. Upload that top partial image. Top of a carousel. A man is seen riding one of the horses. Something went wrong. Usually that doesn't last long. Try it again. Huh. It's an odd white thing here. Oh, I think that was in the image, the base of that white thing. Oh, and it's trying to make sense of that. Right. Well, I kind of like this extraneous person up here, kind of balancing on the top of the carousel. I could go back and just erase that white thing. Yeah, I think this person here kind of ruins the sense of perspective and depth. So I think I'll take this, edit this, just erase this white thing altogether. All right, now let's try completing that. Hopefully DALL-E 2 will just basically fill in the blank with the red top of the carousel. This is a case where I'm hoping it doesn't get too creative. There we go. They all look good. This one maybe looks a little smoother. Okay, so I'll download that. Upload here. Yeah, that That's looking pretty good. Let's try here. All right. So let's see. A carousel. The back of one horse is seen being ridden by a man. The front of another horse is seen on the right. So let's say the back of one horse is seen on the left, being ridden by a man. The front of another horse is seen on the right. Okay, let's see what it does with that. Huh. What kind of a creature is that? It almost looks like it has the face of a cat. Oh boy. How could it be misunderstanding this? Okay, the back of one horse. On the left. On the left is the back end of one horse being ridden by a man. On the right is the front end of another horse that is not being ridden. Okay, so it is going in very different styles here. I think what I should do is specify style is 17th century realism. How about 18th century realism? That might be more appropriate. Can it put a rider here? The left is the back end of one horse. Maybe I shouldn't specify the man. On the right is the front end of another horse that is not being ridden. I don't know, perhaps we're suddenly going into pole dancing here. Carousel. To the left is the back end of one horse. To the right is the front end of another horse. A carnival carousel. Huh. It's getting there. It's just disproportionately sized. Let's try the same prompt again. Ah, this is looking better. Okay, so this isn't perfect, but you know, really the worst thing about it is this extra pole here. So I think I'll just edit that out. Okay, again, hopefully it'll just fill in the blanks. There we go. Yeah, any of these look pretty good. I kind of like the round lights we have here as opposed to these rectangles. So I will save that and download it. Didn't really need to save it in the collection. All right, now upload completion image. Download partial image. What do I get? Okay, that's good. Upload. There it is. Open. Alright. Now, how to describe this to get the right perspective. Upper right view inside a carnival carousel. Red roof curves down. No, it doesn't really curve down. The red roof. Red roof and golden poles are seen above the horses. All right, I don't know. Again, DALL-E 2 might decide to put other things in there. You know, these are pretty good, except it, interesting, it filled in one of these kind of patterns here, but it did it kind of poorly. Let's try that. Let's try taking one of these and erasing that pattern and having it refill. I guess this one here. Edit. We don't need this white thing here. And yeah, also this white pole here is not necessary. Okay. this has a better approximation of that red pattern there. All right, I'll go with that. Download. Upload completion image. Download partial. All right. Base of a carnival carousel. Parts of 2 horses are seen. Style is 18th century realism. All right. This added an extra pole bit here. It's unnecessary. So one of these is more like what I'm looking for. It's just a matter of preference, really. This has an extra leg here. I guess I like this one a little bit better. So download that. Upload completion image. Okay. Now I wonder how well it would do with one more layer out here. Download partial. Left side of a carnival carousel. Style is 18th century realism. Well, let's start with that and see what it does with it. Huh. This here it tries to add another horse, but even though the roof is in proper perspective here, that horse is not. In background is another carousel horse and other carnival attractions. This isn't bad here. Who says all the horses need to be facing the same direction? Okay. We'll see how it looks. If it doesn't look good, we'll try it again. Okay. Upper left section of a carnival carousel. Style is 18th century realism. Okay, this is good. This one here, the tops of the bars seem to follow along just as they should. Download that. And upload completion image in PATCHE. Alright, and one more. Download partial image. Erase a bit. Alright. Left side of the base of a carnival carousel. Style is 18th century realism. Ah, it's interesting. It seems to have kind of two tracks, an inside and an outside track here, which actually could explain why one horse is facing one direction and the other is facing the other direction. I kind of like that. Maybe DALL-E should be designing carnival rides. Okay. Which of those would look best there? It's a bit on the edge of the surface here. Although that could work. Yeah, I kind of prefer this one. I like the depth of that lower layer. Alright. Download that. Upload completion image. And there we go. No idea what Napoleon's supposed to be holding on to there, but kind of works somehow. Download image. And that's it. There's our finished uncropping of Napoleon crossing the Alps. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for watching.